Hello class, my name is Brock Edwards and the artist I have chosen for my presentation is David Wiesner. Before I start talking about the type of art he used, I'm going to get into a little bit of background information you may or may not already know about Wiesner. He was born February 5th, 1956 in Bridgewater Township, New Jersey. Uh, Around his peers he was known as the kid who could simply draw. So even at that young of an age you could tell he had a passion for it and he wanted to make a career out of it. He went on to go to the Rhode Island School of Design, which is in Providence, and he got his degree from there and went on from there. The year 1980, he illustrated his first two books. One was a storybook, which was honest and true, and the other one was a novel called A Man from the Sky. Between the years 1980 to 1992, he kept, you know, illustrating some more books, but he really didn't get famous until the year 1992, which is when he won the first of his three Caldecott medals. Just a quick little overview. The Caldecott is sort of, I guess you could compare it to this, the Super Bowl for illustrators. So he's won it the most. I believe he's tied for the most times he's won it. His first one was in 1992 with the book Tuesday. In 2002, 10 years later, he won it with the Three Pigs. And in 2007, the most recent year, he won it with the book Flotsam. He was also, I believe, a runner-up with Sector 7 in the year 2000. So those are some of his award-winning books, and he's had some more great ones. I researched where he actually illustrated a book for E.T., which one of the famous movies of all time. So he's had plenty of other ones, but these are sort of his most, I guess you could say, accomplished ones, and he's won plenty of other awards as well. But the book that I decided to choose is The Three Pigs, and lucky for me, this is actually the book that I chose last week for our storybook presentation. So with this book, it doesn't really necessarily have a cover. This is a book that I actually read when I was a child, so I'm familiar with it. We all know the stories of the wolf and the three pigs, so I'm not going to get into detail about that. But here's some of what sort of the art looks like. You can tell it's kind of like a little bit of cartoonish in a way. I was looking at type of artistic styles, and what I came across was that was surrealistic. In fact, he was used as an example of one. So I'll go to an image where we could see a little bit of that. This right here, the wolf's trying to break through and I guess get one of the pigs, and the pig's trying to say like, I gotta get out of here. So he's actually sort of leaving the story in a way, and he actually looks a little bit different than he did say on this design right here. Then we go over to the next page where he's trying to get the other pig out, and you can tell he's like, hey, get out of here. It's a lot safer. I know lighting's a little bad, but that's where we can see that. And we see some more of it later on in here. We kind of see where he sort of goes on. Here we go, right here. They enter a new story, which is kind of fun. We all know the story about the cat and the fiddler here. They enter this story, and you can tell the pigs are a lot different than they are here. You can see, and you can kind of see the pig kind of half his body's in that color and half's not. So that's what I found out about this kind of book. For those of you that want to learn more about David Wiesner, he actually has a site. It is davidwiesner.com. You can also, I'm sure, go on YouTube. He's done plenty of interviews for this. So that's all I have. Thank you for watching my presentation.